SquidBob TentaclePants? Oh my god. This episode of SpongeBob SquarePants sucks. Here are the reasons why I hate this episode in my opinion. As the episode opens, Squidward is dreaming he is a great musician. Suddenly, his alarm clock goes off, waking him up. He prepares for another day at the Krusty Krab. While SpongeBob gets ready to go to work, he sees Squidward and asks him why he is playing his clarinet. Squidward says he is practicing for his performance tomorrow. Squidward keeps walking to work while SpongeBob visits Sandy. He finds Sandy with a machine that can transport things. Sandy shows SpongeBob how it works by teleporting an apple to Mrs. Puff's desk. SpongeBob asks Sandy if it can transport him to the Krusty Krab. She allows him to try it. When he gets there, part of Squidward's arm gets stuck in him. Suddenly, the machine's remote control goes haywire and burns out, and SpongeBob and Squidward are transported back, fusing them. Sandy sees what has happened and is terrified. When they walk out, SpongeBob has his normal head, body, while Squidward's head is sticking out of the upper left. They are also in control of each other's arms. SpongeBob is controlling Squidward's hand, while Squidward is controlling SpongeBob's. Squidward tries to get out, but he cannot. He is scared of the fact he and SpongeBob are stuck together. SpongeBob says they can be together forever now, scaring him more. Squidward asks Sandy to do something. She decides to zap them back in the transporter. She zaps them to a school, a hospital, and an unnamed planet, but they are still stuck together. Squidward says she has to get them unstuck. Sandy tells Squidward she was working on a new invention, but it is not ready. He tells her to hurry because he cannot stay stuck to SpongeBob. She tells him to stay calm, and she will continue working on it. Squidward and SpongeBob are riding to work on a bike. SpongeBob says he will drive, but Squidward keeps getting hit by the wheel. They crash into the kitchen, and Mr. Krabs asks what happened. They stand up, revealing their morphed body. Mr. Krabs just tells them to get to work. They try working, but they cannot because they are stuck together. Mr. Krabs kicks them out and tells them not to come back until they fix their problem. SpongeBob says they still have each other, and Squidward angrily says that is how they ended up like this in the first place. Squidward practices playing clarinet while SpongeBob is sad. A surfer guy passes and says rock on, freaky bro. They run over to Sandy's and ask her if she has found a way to fix them. Sandy says she has invented the molecular separator ray. Squidward is ready to be free, but Sandy says the invention is not complete. She says she will probably have it ready the day after tomorrow. Squidward frantically puts his face on her helmet and tells her he has a performance tomorrow. So she tells him she will have it ready before he goes on. SpongeBob and Squidward try to go to their own houses, but they cannot due to being stuck. Squidward tries by force, but it pushes their houses together. At the clarinet performance the next day, Squidward is wondering where Sandy is. He thinks about giving up, but SpongeBob tells him this is his big chance to be a star. Squidward decides to wear a cloak to hide SpongeBob. He starts playing his clarinet, upsetting everyone. A loose nail pulls the cloak off, revealing their secret. Amazingly, the crowd loves this sight and starts cheering. Excited, Squidward basks at the moment as he finally knows what it feels like to be a star. Suddenly, Sandy shows up and tells Squidward she finished the device. Squidward tries to tell her not to, but she separates the two, displeasing the crowd. Squidward starts playing his clarinet again, but everyone hates the sound of it. The crowd leaves in anger and disgust, except Patrick, Mr. Krabs, Pearl, Larry, and Mrs. Puff, as Squidward says his one moment of fame is gone. He yanks the machine from Sandy and tries to reverse it. Sandy tries telling him that it is a very sensitive device. Suddenly, the machine breaks and Squidward is morphed along with all those present. The episode cuts to Squidward in a psychiatrist's office. As the doctor asks Squidward to tell him what the problem is, he says that it all started when he was born. Before the end of the episode, it is revealed that Squidward, together with SpongeBob, Patrick, Sandy, Mr. Krabs, Pearl, and Mrs. Puff are all horribly fused into a grotesque disgusted flesh-colored blob, much to his dismay. And that's why I hate this episode. I don't know who likes or hates this episode, or what else sucks. So I'm gonna leave it be. Anyways, Rock Bottom is 7 million times better than SquidBob TentaclePants. End of rant.